Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do another video back to back. I want to do Marilyn Monroe. Let's do something, um, I don't know, crazy. I like to bring Marilyn Monroe. Um, she's saying Norma Jean. Norma Jean. Let's go where I was from. Okay. Marilyn, hi. I'm securing the channel real quick. She says hello. Sweet girl. What a face. You're so sweet looking upon my voice. Okay. Marilyn. Oh, Norma Jean? Andrea, call me Norma. My title. Was just a title. The spirit I was. Became overlooked with all of the lights and fame and parties and the nice face, always happy, smiling. That was Marilyn. The Norma. Her story is different. She sought fame in Hollywood. Until she got it. Why? She says, why did I want that? When I was crazy busy on movie sets, and my marriage is my life as a movie star, I longed for nothing but home. I wanted jeans and an old shirt. No makeup, ponytail, and just to run, be free. I longed for that nestling feeling, that nested feeling, that nesting place. Okay, she's longing for that nesting place, that permanent home in the tree where I couldn't be bothered. I could fly, I could go visit, I could do whatever I wanted during the day, but when I was done, I could always come home to my hideout, to my nest in the sky. Privacy is what I needed. There was none to be had. That Marilyn Monroe was a showstopper. Never fanless. Someone always needing, wanting me. to do something for them, whether it be an autograph, a picture, a signing on their hand. It was lovely the way they wound over me, but not lovely the way I had hoped. My fans were normal people, but you see, I wasn't. I couldn't see them for just how sincere they were and how little they were really asking of me. What I saw was straps and chains, men wearing armor with sharp weapons. I saw a dungeon, an imprisonment I wasn't going to get out of, with every signature I was signing my executioner's coat of arms felt like. Jimmy Hoffa has no idea how deeply fans can really love you. It's not okay that my mind thinking that way of them. It wasn't like I chose to see them like that. It's just what was projected and how I absorbed all those so many faces reaching for me, wanting something from me. I felt picked clean, picked apart every time I stepped out of the car. A short walk to the building, like buzzards, picked my bones clean, bleached white by the sun. I suppose with having to experience that every time I went somewhere, it became a very large dragon within my mind. I couldn't beat this dragon. It was never going away. Oh boy, how my mind just went to fairy tales on any given day. Most of my days rained. Cold and dreary, wet rain all around me that no one could see. I would have looked insane had I walked around with an umbrella, but I wanted one. That's how bad the rain was on me. I was sad, more than happy. I was happy more than I was at peace. And peace, I was never going to get there. The stories told of me, even when I was alive, have near little truth, if any, in them whatsoever. One story is true. the song sung by Elton John, My Wake, For My Wake. I was a candle in the wind. I couldn't put it out. Even the rain that fell over my head didn't put it out. Like the whiskey did. Like the whiskey did, swirling around the white island of pills that lay within my stomach. They swished and swashed like ice in a whiskey glass, in a glass of whiskey, like ice. I heard nothing, but I imagined that that's what was happening. And it turns out it was. Those pills were dissolving, one by one, dissolving into the whiskey, going into my blood. Where the darkness that had fallen upon me was all but the whiskey Andrea, the embers that were, the cinders that were inside me, my stomach, my gut, were all but put out. The whiskey put them out like the rain did my spirit. I was ready to go. I wanted to go. I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't escape my executioners. Their shiny metal. Their, what are those called? Iron suits. Blinding me. They're all bigger than me, blocking my view. I was done. The Kennedy scandal. What a farce. I no sooner slept with John F. Kennedy than I did Big Bird from Sesame Street. I've got hollows. I've got hollering liars typing my name, filling in blanks they have no reason filling. In the quiet of my death, upon and after my death, I could still hear the chattering. The chattering carried on the wind into my ears. An echo of something I used to know but got away from. I am since now in spirit. Andrea, I'm gonna stay here as long as I need to. And maybe, if one day, maybe I can be ready to go again for another round. But I assure you this, I will go as a dog. She's laughing. I'll go as a dog. Nobody will even notice me. However I return, no one will notice. Andrea, the sweetness of you by far outweighs the dark things that you see a little of. You have the chance to go further than the small dark spots will have you think you can. Your few tiny spots were like my black walls, my darkened room. Andrea, your curtains are open even though I see that they're closed. There's no keeping the light out of your life. You reach people like you reach me. They feel you like you feel me. And I am pleased for them. They deserve sweetness, not someone that looked at them as an executioner, wanting to take my head off. Do a justice, lady, for them. The hands you hold, the hands that fall, the hands that help you, and the hands that hurt you. Andrea, your touch into spirit changes the whole game. Your sensitivity will arrive at the forefront for those viewing you. It's a shoe. You're a shoe-in. Here, I put my shoes. Got 2 pumps. I put my shoes in. I'll take the shirt, she says. She says the taste of champagne, Andrea, must find its way on your tongue. It will. Sweet little one, she says. But always keep one foot buried. For it will be your nest, your shelter, when you seek darkness in which to sleep. Andrea, you can do anything that you want. Just want something for a greater purpose. It's my advice. She's grabbing the shoes again, and she's like, I will hang these up. They're not your color anyway, she said. I have an injury to my ankle. I was shot. I took a 10mm bullet that went through my ankle, right through the joint. So she could hear me thinking I couldn't wear pumps if I wanted to. So that's why she took them back. Now she's looking down at her bare feet saying, I can loan you mine. Thank you. Thank you for coming, and thank you for such an awareness as to your death. I'm not sure if you didn't say either way, if someone gave you those or if you took them yourself. It was a plan to die or not. She planned it. Andrea planned that. I was freed. And never again will I ever put myself in such a small cage. Again. She's a very beautiful spirit. I feel her spirit. She's very accountable. She's very wise. And she's very quiet. I hope that you didn't mind me, an executioner, to interrupt your... Andrea's spirit is not resentful. It doesn't mind. It was nice, actually. Hearing somebody talk to me about me rather than write a whole bunch of garbage. There's no umbrellas here, Andrea. I don't need one. You don't need an umbrella either. I'd give you mine. The saints are dancing. I gotta go, she says. The saints, the Sir Knights, the ball, Cinderella's ball. She's so Merlin, huh? Okay. Thank you, Merlin. She says, Andrea, go get him, Tiger. And she does this wink thing. I'm not real good on the visuals, but I can see him, just not with the vision. It's hard to describe. Wow. Who would have thought? That was just a real quick decision to do Merlin. I'm trying to make this stuff a little bit more fun, but man, it's really hard to... How do you make it so fun when it's about how they left and how much sorrow goes into losing someone, and it's very emotional. Of course, that's the authenticity of what I receive. It is pure emotion, along with whatever it is that they care to share. It's pretty good stuff. So I can't wait to get better educated and more skilled at live chatting, to where I can have you guys, I can have viewers message in to, so that I can ask a question they may have for one of my guests, whoever my guest is at that time. Or I can even oblige them with bringing whatever guest it is that they'd like to hear from. So I'm looking forward to that, you guys. Just be patient with me. I'm a slow starter. I've got a lot on my plate. So yeah, be patient. I look forward to it. Any suggestions or comments, or any uplifting advice, please bring it. Thanks, guys. See you next time.